Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. We love to bring you the hottest AI news, and today is no different.
Definitely a lot to unpack today.
Yeah, we've got a whole stack of articles here from AI Deep Dive, and I think we should just jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Okay. First up, AI is making music.
Mm-hmm.
So can AI really capture, like, the soul of music? Or is it just, like, technically interesting but hollow? I mean, Mark Zuckerberg thinks it's the latter.
Yeah, it's interesting. Zuckerberg has been a proponent of open source AI,
Okay.
and he's advocating for open source AI models. He even co-authored this blog post with the Spotify CEO,
Yeah, I saw it.
urging European regulators to kind of get on board with this idea.
So, like, instead of just a few companies controlling the future of music, it could be more of an open playing field, kind of like the early days of the internet.
That's the idea. They believe that this open approach would really empower independent artists and could lead to more diverse musical landscapes.
Okay.
But of course, not everyone is on board with this.
The Artists' Rights Alliance, which has some big names like Billie Eilish and Stevie Wonder on board, they're pushing back. They're calling out what they see as the predatory use of AI in music.
I think a lot of artists are just really concerned about AI being used to exploit their creative work without permission.
Yeah, and you've got artists like Nick Cave calling AI music unbelievably disturbing. And then you've got Peter Hook saying all AI-generated songs are just shit.
So strong opinions.
Really strong opinions, yeah. And these concerns are starting to show up in the legal world, too.
Oh, yeah. How so?
So Tennessee just passed a law specifically to protect musicians from AI deepfakes.
Wow.
And a whole bunch of artists, including Tom York from Radiohead, signed a statement against using their work to train AI without consent.
It's really interesting to see kind of how this battle is brewing for the soul of music with AI caught in the middle.
Absolutely.
But while some are debating AI's artistic merits, others are looking at the cold, hard cash. And a recent Microsoft study is making some pretty bold claims about the return on investment for generative AI.
Yeah. So they're saying that businesses are seeing a 3.70 return for every dollar they spend,
Wow.
and a staggering 85% of Fortune 500 companies are already using Microsoft's AI tools.
That is a huge adoption rate. And IDC, a global market intelligence firm, says that generative AI usage jumped from 55 to 75% just this year.
Wow.
But are we getting a little too caught up in the hype?
It's good to be cautious. Some experts are warning that AI could end up being a very costly burden for businesses.
Yeah.
And not all companies are seeing that return on investment just yet. There's still some skepticism about whether AI can truly live up to the hype.
Yeah, for sure. So where's the sweet spot? Where is AI actually proving its worth?
The Microsoft study found that the biggest wins are coming from using AI to boost productivity.
Okay.
Companies that are maximizing AI for, tasks and workflows are seeing like a tenfold return on their investment.
So streamlining those processes and really saving time and money?
Exactly. But IDC actually predicts a shift in the next couple of years.
Okay.
They're saying AI use will move away from general productivity and become more specialized within certain industries.
Interesting. So instead of being like a general tool for everybody, it will become more tailored to specific jobs and tasks.
Right.
But if AI is so great, what's holding it back?
Well, the Microsoft study highlighted a few key challenges. Data security concerns, the lack of skilled workers to manage and implement AI, and the constantly changing landscape of regulation.
Those are some pretty big hurdles to overcome.
Definitely. And that's where somebody needs to come in and kind of simplify things, make AI more user-friendly.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of making things easier, let's talk about Dell.
Right.
They're on a mission to simplify AI for businesses with their revamped AI factory.
So they're basically creating like a one-stop shop for businesses to get everything they need to jump on the AI bandwagon.
Love that.
Dell is focusing on expanding their integrated rack scalable systems. These are racks packed with powerful servers, specifically designed for AI. They're even adding some new servers, like the PowerEdge XE96A5L.
Sounds intense.
But they're not going it alone. They've teamed up with NVIDIA.
Oh, yeah, the GPU powerhouse.
Yes. And they're also working on something called Dell Agentic RAG with NVIDIA. And this allows companies to take their own data and easily integrate it into language models.
So no more struggling to make different AI systems talk to each other.
Exactly.
That's pretty huge.
It's a huge time saver.
Yeah. But even with all this fancy hardware and software, Dell knows there's a big elephant in the room. A lot of companies simply don't have the expertise to use AI effectively.
Right.
So what are they doing about it?
Well, Dell is stepping up their consulting services.
Yeah.
They're going to provide guidance on everything from environmental strategies to AI networking and data management.
So we're really trying to empower businesses to embrace AI with confidence.
That's the goal.
Okay, so we've covered AI trying to be the next Mozart and businesses trying to figure out how to make AI work for them.
Hmm.
Now for something completely different. We're venturing into the world of biomolecular modeling, where things are getting really exciting.
Yeah, researchers at MIT have developed this thing called Boltz-1, and it's causing quite a stir. You can think of it as like a super-powered Lego set for scientists.
So instead of building with plastic bricks,
Right.
they're building with molecules.
Exactly. And this tool helps them figure out how all the pieces fit together.
Oh, wow. So wait, are we talking about predicting the 3D structure of molecules?
Yes,
Isn't that what AlphaFold does?
you got it.
That groundbreaking protein structure prediction tool?
Yeah, and Boltz-1 is actually the first fully commercially available open-source model that can rival AlphaFold 3's accuracy in predicting the 3D structure of biomolecular complexes.
So this is huge. It's like MIT is saying, hey, everyone, we've got this amazing tool and we're sharing it with the world.
That's exactly what they're doing.
It's pretty amazing.
They've released all the code, the model weights, and even the training data under the MIT license.
Wow.
So researchers worldwide can access it, study it, modify it, and build upon this tool without any restrictions.
So this is a total game changer. Imagine researchers all over the world collaborating and using this tool to develop life-saving therapies and treatments at a pace we've never seen before.
It's really incredible, and MIT isn't done yet. They're already promising major improvements to Boltz-1 in the near future.
It's crazy to think about the potential this technology holds.
It really is.
So from music to business to the frontiers of biomolecular research, AI is making waves across such a diverse range of fields. It's like all these different threads are weaving together to create this intricate tapestry that is the future of AI.
You know, it's amazing to see how all these AI developments are actually interconnected.
Yeah.
It's like this tug of war between profit and, accessibility and ethical considerations.
That's a good point. We've got companies like Microsoft showing how AI can really increase productivity and bring in serious cash, and then Dell's trying to make AI more accessible for businesses.
Exactly. But at the same time, we have artists and musicians who are worried that AI could be used to exploit their work.
Yeah, they're really concerned about AI being used for profit at the cost of human creativity.
Absolutely. And then you have something like Boltz-1,
Right.
which takes a completely different approach, prioritizing open source and collaboration over commercial interest.
All right, so we just talked about Boltz-1 and its potential impact on scientific discovery. But before we wrap up our AI adventure for today, I think we should circle back to that earlier conversation about AI and music.
Yeah, can AI really capture like the soul of music?
Right.
As AI keeps evolving, will we get to a point where AI can compose music that is just as moving and emotionally resonant as music created by humans?
It's interesting. When I first heard about AI composing music, I was pretty skeptical. But the more I think about it, the more I think it could actually be really cool. What if instead of replacing human artists, AI actually becomes a tool for collaboration?
Right. Like augmenting human creativity.
Yeah. Pushing the boundaries of creativity.
Yeah, imagine human composers working with AI to, experiment with different melodies and sounds.
Right, or even breaking free from their own kind of creative habits.
Exactly.
I mean, it could lead to some really groundbreaking music,
It could.
blending human expression with the power of AI.
And I think it could make us rethink what we consider soulful music.
Yeah.
Like, will we even be able to tell the difference between a song made by a human versus a song made by AI?
Or will those lines just become blurred?
It's a question that could keep us debating for years to come.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what's so cool about AI. It
Mhm.
really challenges us to rethink our understanding of creativity
Definitely.
and consciousness, and even what it means to be human in this increasingly technological world.
We're all on this journey of exploration together.
So, well, folks, we've covered a lot today. From AI's role in music, to the ROI of AI in businesses, and to those open source tools like Boltz-1.
Yeah, it's been quite a deep dive.
It really has. AI is changing so fast, and we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Who knows what kind of amazing breakthroughs are coming next?
That's right. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of AI.
We hope you learned something new today.
Yeah, and we hope you'll continue to explore these topics with us in the future.
Until next time. Keep questioning, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
We'll see you soon.